Today we are having a girls' chat. My ladies, why are you? Come around. We are having a girls' chat. Today we are going to talk about how men treat women. There's a popular saying that how he treats you is how he feels about you. But sometimes he doesn't really know how you want to be treated. If you want to delve into this topic with me, then watch this video.
Alone with memories, I'm filled with longing, thinking of you, our friendship a strong bond.
A man will only put in the work or go out for a woman he really wants or a woman he's really into. So, how he treats you is definitely how he feels about you. A lot of women get caught up in trying to analyze how a man really feels about them. Sometimes his words matches with his actions. Sometimes his actions doesn't even match with his words. He'll say one thing and be doing another thing. Or maybe he'll be doing another thing whilst he's actually said one thing to you. Sometimes his words are saying, "Oh, I love you," but his actions are saying otherwise. Or sometimes his actions are saying that he really cares about you, but his words are saying otherwise. And this can confuse women a lot. A lot of women are with men, but they are confused. The fact is, when a man really loves you, he cares about how you feel and he always wants to make you happy. So, if you really want to know how a man feels about you, then pay attention to how he treats you. You should really not focus on how he's treating you at a particular moment, but you should focus on the consistency. Sometimes a man will be treating you right for just a week or for just 2 weeks, and the rest of your period with him, he's treating you bad. So don't focus on the time or the moments he's treating you right. Focus on the consistency to know whether he's treating you right throughout the time. Because most men can say the right thing once a while, or they can treat you right once a while. But is it consistent? Have you thought about the consistency in how he does those things? Does he put in all his effort to have a serious relationship with you, to let you know how he feels about you, or to let you know that he's really into you? Don't get caught up ignoring all the red flags because of a weak affection or love that he's shown you. Look at the bigger picture. Let's think deep about the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. Do you think he really loves you or he really cares for you as he always says? Another thing too is maybe he might not know how to treat you. A lot of women say that it's common sense for a man to know how to treat you, or it's common sense for every man to know how a woman wants to be treated. But to be honest, it's not common sense like we think it is. Or then that means that common sense is not common at all. People even say that at this adult age, what man doesn't know how to treat a woman? Or which man doesn't know how to treat a woman right? But the truth is, we've all been raised differently. We all have different experiences. So in this case, common sense is not really common at all. So if you want to know if this man is really into you or he truly loves you, then you have to let him know how you want to be treated. You have to let him know the things you like or the things you're expecting of him in a relationship as a man. Show him how you want to be treated. I know a lot of us will be saying that why should I show a man how I want to be treated? If I show him, then he'll do all the right things. When he's done, he'll just break my heart. A man will do all these good things to get you, get whatever he wants with you. If it's sex, he'll get the sex from you. When he's done, he'll just dump you and move. But I'm here to tell you that that's a bad perception. That's a bad idea and mindset. It's really bad. The truth is, most serious matured men won't have the time or won't do everything you want just because they want to have sex with you or because they want girlfriend privileges from you. Because, to be honest, my darlings, the world we live in right now, it is very easy for a man to get sex. A lot of women or a lot of ladies are ready to give it to them freely. So if sex is something a man can get freely, why should he do everything? Why should he go heaven and earth for a woman that he's not ready to take seriously? Deep it. Think about it. He won't even need to stress too much and he will get the sex. So if you think a man will do everything just to have sex with you or just to get you and then dump you, it is not likely at all. It is not. Usually, the guy who wants to play you doesn't have your time at all. He doesn't have the time to do all these things for you. he does so little but wants a lot from you or expecting a lot from you. Usually, the guys who don't really like you or they are not interested in you, that is what they do. Usually, he's trying to do so little to get everything from you. So the moment he realizes that you tell him you want this, you set up things that you need, he will say that you're asking for too much. And the next minute, they run away or they are gone. So the man who won't run away, but would rather stay and want to know the things that he can do to make you happy, that man is the man who really wants you. And that's how you know a man's true intentions for you. Because somebody who is not serious will just run away. He doesn't have time to know the things you want or the things you don't want. So the man who genuinely wants to know the things you want or are expecting from him, and then he tries to do them, well, those are the men who really want you. How does he respond to your feelings? How does he respond to what you require in the relationship? A man who really wants you will focus on all these things. A man who wants to play you will make so many excuses. He will say you're asking for too much or you're even nagging. But in reality, you are not asking for too much. You are just asking the wrong person. That man is going to come up with all the excuses in this world. However, the man who really wants you would hear you out and know the things that you want or require from him, and he will make efforts to do them for you just to make you happy because he's genuinely interested in you and he wants you. As Christians, we all listen to God. Most of us pray when we meet somebody to ask God for a sign. So if you ask God for a sign and God gives you a sign upon everything the person is doing, all the efforts the man is putting in, and God gives you a sign, and you realize that the sign says that's not the man for him, that is perfect. Or that's not a man for you, that's perfect. But as I listen to God, it's best to tell the man what you want so that he can do it for you. Let's say you meet a man and you started dating. In 3 to 4 months, he does everything that you ask him to do. He's doing everything right. And after 4 months, he just stops. You say that he misled you or he was lying to you just because he wanted you. But the truth is, most instances, the man isn't lying to you, but he's tired because you're not reciprocating his efforts. You are also not giving him the feedback that he wants. So it's not just a one sided thing. Sometimes, and ladies also need to show that they also care about the man. They need to see that you are also making an effort. You were not returning his love, you were not appreciating his effort, and no serious man will want to feel that way. Every serious man wants his effort to be appreciated. So the moment he realizes that you're not appreciating his effort, he'll stop doing these things. And you might think that he was lying to you all this while, he misled you and was doing everything right. And after 4 months, he stopped doing it. But that's not the case. Usually, we hear stories about women getting used and dumped. But trust me, men also go through it. Men are also used and dumped. So when a man is serious about you and he realizes that you are not reciprocating the effort, he'll feel like you also want to use him and dump him. So the best thing they do is to stop, and then they will not take you serious again. But the moment he realizes that you are also reciprocating the effort, he knows that you're also genuine about him because he doesn't want to be used, just as you also don't want to be used. So if you want to know what a man's true intentions are, make it clear to him what you need. Set your standards and reciprocate his efforts. Don't let it be one sided. If he sees all these things, he will also be doing the right thing. That is when you will know what his clear intentions are for you. Because if you're also pouring love into him and you're not seeing him reciprocating it or you're not seeing his efforts, then you will know that he's not the one for you. Just as you are also not doing, he will also realize that you are not the one for him. But then if you try to hold back, then he will also hold back. And that's not fair. Then you realize that you have two unserious people in a relationship. If you have two unserious people in a relationship, that relationship will never work. It will never work. So don't hold back. Let the man know what you require from him. Set your standards and reciprocate his energy. And you realize that he's serious about you. He also realize that you are serious about him. And that is when you will know his true intentions. So, my ladies, heal from whatever you've gone through. All of us have been through something. Heal from it. Heal from your past experiences. Let the man know what you require from him. Tell him that you want him to be this person, this person. Let him know, and he reciprocates the efforts. Then you really know that he's serious about you. That's when you see his true intentions for you. Because how he treats you is actually how he feels about you. A man will only put in the effort for a woman he wants to be with. So if he doesn't want to be with you, he won't put in the effort. Ladies, I hope this helps you. To be honest, how a man treats you is how he feels about you. So if you see that a man is not treating you right, just know that he doesn't love you, because a man who is serious about you will do everything to make you happy and treat you right. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to share this video, like this video, comment and let me know how you feel or what you think about this. Until we meet again in another video. Bye.
Alone with memories, I'm filled with longing.